Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're kicking off an exciting new adventure, our very first road trip from British Columbia all the way to Arizona. After traveling down from our home in the Okanagan, we've made it to Nephi, Utah, just south of Salt Lake City, and this is where the real journey begins. We're setting out to explore some of the most iconic and awe-inspiring canyons in the American Southwest, and we'd love to have you join us for every incredible moment. On this trip, we'll be visiting some true bucket list destinations like Bryce Canyon and Upper Antelope Canyon, along with a few hidden gems and breathtaking landmarks along the way. Whether you're planning your own canyon adventure or just love epic landscapes and scenic drives, you won't want to miss this one. So hop in, hit that like button, and let's get rolling. This is going to be a road trip to remember. Well, we had a great stay in Nephi, and now we're on our way to Bryce Canyon City. The hotel was great. We stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. It was brand new. Had a really nice stay there. It was quiet. Nice breakfast in the morning and super comfortable. And we're on our way to Bryce Canyon City. We're gonna check out the canyon there. So we're taking a secondary highway from Nephi, and it takes us through, looks like a valley in between mountain ranges. We're just noticing how the rock is changing color the farther south we go. There's so much red in the mountains. It's really beautiful. So we just turned off the interstate, and now we're on Highway 89 heading south, and that's going to take us down into the Bryce Canyon area. But I just wanted to take a shot of this scenery here. We're right getting close into the mountains, and it's really, really beautiful. The fall colors, you can see the trees are starting to turn. What a beautiful day. Okay, we're gonna stop at this interesting site called Butch Cassidy's boyhood home, established in 1863.
Now, everybody's probably heard of the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. That's what comes to mind when I hear the name Butch Cassidy. So who would have thought it? We're just driving down the road to Bryce Canyon and we find this.
These are either low clouds or we're climbing an elevation. Just under 20 minutes and we'll be at our destination.
Hey, Suzanne, where are we?
We are in Bryce Canyon National Park.
Where? What?
Yeah,
Bryce Canyon?
In Utah.
Holy smokes, yeah, we're here in Utah. Look behind us is this gorgeous,
beautiful.
The north end of, or north rim, north end, whatever you want to call it.
So we're gonna take a drive and stop at a few of the scenic points, overviews, and each one has different scenery and different rock formations, so it's really spectacular and it's like no other place in the world. Okay, let's start the tour.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Okay. So we just arrived at the information center here at Bryce Canyon National Park, and so when we walk in here, it's busy, no doubt, but they have a gift shop, and they have this information where you can talk to park rangers to kind of get a feeling for what to do in the park, where to park in the park, as well as what trails to go on. So there's a lot of information that can be gathered here. These guys are great. We just talked to them. So we got some information here, and I'll just spin you around here to show you. Gift shop, you can get pretty much anything from stickers to hats to t-shirts. Suzanne picked out this tree ornament here. Oh, it's very nice.
I like the colors.
So in the gift shop, there's kind of neat things here. I like these. They're like kind of historic. Oh, there's one for Zion as well. So you get these pretty cool looking posters. And I found this little sticker here called Bryce Canyon. I like that one. Although this one's nice too. And let's head out to the park. This is the entrance to the park. You can see this sign here, and it's customary to get your picture taken here. So let's go do that.
Driving by Swamp Canyon. So pretty.
Behind me is Sunset Point, so you can kind of see this shot. It's kind of on the other side of Sunrise Point, and I'm getting confused with my son's sets and rises. You get the picture though. It's very, very beautiful. And we're looking at what is spectacular in the evening. Most popular part of Bryce Canyon is right below us, and some people refer to this as mini Castle Land. Yeah, I never really knew that would be called Castle Land, but when you stare at it for a while, it looks like castles. Too bad you weren't able to fly the drone here. It's not allowed in the national parks. But if you look behind me here, the view is spectacular. Do you really need a drone up here when you're standing high above the canyon?
And we just wanted to say, if you enjoy our videos, we'd love it if you'd subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded of when future videos do come out. And please remember to hit the like button and also give us some comments down below. We'd love to hear from you guys.
I'm with Sabrine.
Hi.
She's going to say hi to you guys.
Hi guys.
Great. Anything you want to say to your friends and family at home?
You should come here during that time, during fall time, not during the summertime, so you have enough parking spaces. Okay. And yeah, it's really beautiful.
Hold on, let me take my time.
Well, we arrived at our Bryce Canyon lodging. This is a Best Western, and it's got all these cute little lodges positioned amongst a fairly large property. So we opted not to stay in the main lodge because it's kind of busy. We wanted something convenient so we could just back up and unload. So let's go check out the room.
I like the way the theme of the room is sort of southwest. The pictures on the wall are really unique. There's pictures of Bryce Canyon, and it must be early days when the lodge was being built. You can see it's looks like a log cabin from the outside, and there's a bunch of different buildings that make up the whole hotel area. I guess it's called Ruby's Best Western, but there's all these different buildings. And the out back overlooks a lake, and it makes you feel like you're staying in a mountain lodge somewhere. Which we are, right? We're in the mountains.
You got your toque. So Suzanne and I wanted to show you this. We're here at Sunset
Point. Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like this. We've been to Sedona and we've been to the Glen Canyon, but this is really unique. The rock formations are just spectacular.
So Suzanne and I have arrived at the Carl Hayden Visitor Center, which is just as you get into Page, Arizona. So we thought we'd check this out, and it's overlooks the dam that's created Powell Lake. What we're looking at is Highway 89, and this is at the Carl Hayden Visitor Center vantage point. And just over here to the corner of the visitor center, you can see the dam holding back the mighty Colorado. So here's a little display. It's pretty interesting because this is where it gives you a timeline of these dams that were built. Like the Hoover Dam was built in 1936, the Grand Coulee 1941, the one we're at completed in 1963, Glen Canyon. Okay, every half an hour.
An amazing 9 trillion gallons to create the second largest reservoir in the country.
Well, that was enlightening. And I would have loved to have popcorn in there, but there's no food or drink allowed. So behind the visitor center, you can access the dam and have a great view and see a spillway and the traffic bridge of Highway 89. We hope you enjoyed this little stop in our little tour of Page and later today Antelope Canyon.
And Horseshoe Bend.
And Horseshoe Bend, thanks.
It's about a 20-minute drive.
Yeah. Pretty bumpy. So we just arrived at the Antelope Canyon, and in the parking lot there's tons of these tour buses.
Take one last look as we turn around and say goodbye. Well, that was a fantastic tour of the upper Antelope Canyon. It was really amazing to be inside that slot canyon and see the rock formations. Now we're going to make our way back to the bus number 6. We're the last ones out of here, so hopefully it hasn't left.
Yeah. You cannot bring a bag in here unless it's clear.
A clear one,
like Suzanne has right here. Antelope Canyon exit was down here, and then we took the staircase up here to a trail. The Antelope Canyon itself is situated just in front of us here. And this is the best time of day to come here. So if you ever do come to Page, Arizona, and you're doing the Antelope Canyon tours, we recommend doing the midday tour. Ours was around 12 o'clock. And they shuttle you out here, the Navajo tribe. It's all organized. They did a great job. And
what I liked about it is they gave us plenty of opportunity to take pictures. And also the guide took pictures of just us in the canyon, so it looked like we were the only ones in there. So I really thought that was great. They took the time for that.
all the cool people sit at the back of the bus.
That's what I've heard. We heard from another couple on our Antelope Canyon tour that there's some sand caves up in these hills, so we're gonna go check them out.
It's not really marked down anywhere for tourists. We just heard it from someone, and it's behind a Shell station up on this hill here, and apparently it's pretty cool. This isn't really a cave, but this is made by Mother Nature. Kind of wind erosion. Suzanne's walking around. It's very sandy in here. And get us to the top. And it's a popular, well, seems like a popular place. Okay. On our way back from the cave here, we stumbled across an abandoned, what looks like a seating area, and I'm not sure what this is over here, but there was some like stage lights, so it looks like it was maybe a, if you know what this is, let us know. But it's behind the Shell station, and we just came from that direction over there to see the caves actually right there. So we're just heading back to the back of the Shell station, and we ran across this. Anyway, that's our tour behind the Shell station in Page. Hey Suzanne, where are we going now?
So we're on another trail, and this trail is going to take us to Horseshoe Bend in Page.
It's the bend in the river that everybody comes to see, to take photographs. We paid $10 to park, and it's, she said it was about 3/4 of a mile, or 0.6 of a mile. So roughly 1 kilometer walk. And then we're gonna set up our photography, and we're gonna get some nice, we hope, some sun setting pictures of Horseshoe Bend. So stay tuned, let's go check this out.
Sounds good, let's go.
That's where we started from, way up there, and it kind of snakes down here till we get to this point. So this is the moment we've been waiting for. Oh wow. Okay, that's breathtaking. We are standing here waiting for the sun to go down to get the ideal shot.
It was worth it to wait here and watch for the sunset. We were here for about an hour, and when the sunset happened, it went down very quickly, but we got the best pictures. So.
Totally. On our next stop, we are at Walnut Canyon.
Well, this canyon's really interesting because it's at an elevation of almost 7,000 feet. And in the canyon walls, you can actually see dwellings from where the natives used to live back in the year 1100 to 1200. So really interesting to see that. And there's a fantastic trail system here where you can get a good look at the canyon from up top, or you can actually take another trail that takes you right down to the bottom of the canyon.
Yeah, and one of the trails is actually goes around an island, so it's called the Island Trail, and it's at it's a staircase that you go down about 750 stairs, and it's a beautiful trail to go around it. But today we decided we're going to do the rim trail and get some beautiful shots to show you what this stop is. It is a national park here in Arizona.
Today when we bought our pass, we actually were able to buy an annual pass for $20. That's good for 1 year for all the national parks across the United States. So we're definitely going to be coming back. Let's start on the rim trail.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
It's not that far. It's less than a quarter of a mile. Nice easy hike. Right now we're here in October and it's about 22 Celsius today, just perfect. And we're just heading up to the Overlook now. This is a great spot for also taking.
Okay, so we're at the start of the Island Trail and we're right here at the Visitor Center. We already did the rim trail and back, and now we're just going to do the first section of the Island Trail because we're not going to do the 1.6 kilometer trail right now. It's 273 stairs and we just don't feel like doing that, but there is some nice lookouts at the first section, and then you can get a good view of the dwellings from here. So let's go. Oh yeah, this is a nice view. Yeah, you can get a really good look at the dwellings from this viewpoint.
Some of the housing that we saw in the canyon were holes in the canyon walls that they lived in, and this is more of a stone structure that they dug down into the dirt, and then they would build these log frames over for a roof, and this is where they would use these shelters for multiple purposes, either housing or storing goods, supplies, that type of thing. So there was a lot of native history here at this site at Walnut Canyon. They're not too far from the parking lot. There's several tables that you can enjoy a nice picnic, which we are going to do. Dan's making a gourmet sandwich here.
Trying to get the mustard on the bun. Okay folks, we are ending our Canyonland road trip in a perfect spot. We're in Kingman, Arizona, historic downtown and famous for Route 66.
And we're going to take you through downtown. We're going to take a drive through, show you a few quick sights, and check out the visitor center here in Kingman. We're going to start with checking out this train behind us. What is 3759 besides one of the most photographed landmarks in Kingman? Engine 3759 was built in 1928 by Baldwin Locomotive Works of Eddystone, Pennsylvania at the cost of $100,000. standing outside of the old powerhouse here in Kingman, Arizona, and it's the gift shop info center. So let's check out what's inside. It's pretty cool to see these retro pumps. Wow, but 32 cents a gallon. Now that is cheap. So with that, I think this video is a wrap.
It is.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please remember to click that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you follow us along for future videos. And on that note, thanks again.
Bye, friends.
Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.